Dave Chappelle gets attacked on stage. At the Hollywood Bowl, the Netflix is a joke festival. Can't let Chris Rock have nothing. You know what I mean? Like Chris Rock had a month, bro. He had a month where he was the guy.
Tell you. I think he paid for it.
Really? Hot take, Alex Media.
I think he paid for it.
Come on. I mean, worth the money, but do you really think, though?
Nah.
The dude didn't take him down.
If he did, though.
No, Chappelle was like a G because he did not get taken down.
He did not get taken down. He fucking, when wrestling, you know, when they shoot, he fucking backed up.
And and he had kind of funny lines to say after it, like, in that moment, you're shook. Yeah. Somebody runs up on stage, and apparently the dude had like a weapon or whatever.
Yeah,
he had
like a knife.
A fake gun that looks like that is also a knife.
Gun-shaped knife.
Now, do we have... Now, right now, we're recording this on Wednesday, so we don't have all the information about this guy. I'm sure they're going to go through his tweets and find out everything he ever did, etc. Yeah. And we'll know that very soon. But
it looks like it was something similar to this.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Fuck. So, wait, he like... Whoa.
Yeah, apparently he had that on him when he was arrested.
Like, it was on his body, but he wasn't like attacking Dave with it.
They're not sure, but that's what it seems like.
Do we know anything about this guy? Like, do we know what community he's part of?
Isaiah Lee, 23 years old.
I just saw that he wasn't white, and I was like,
he's black. He could be tan. He could be tan white.
Isaiah? When was the last time you met a white Isaiah?
Good point.
Apparently, he had a social media following. According to this article from TMZ, he had 32,000 followers and only follows 80 people, Dave Chappelle being one of them.
And what is his vibe?
Like, get more followers than me. Yeah, what does he do?
I mean, look at him. Goddamn.
Son, he's Asian.
He looks a little bit, but he also got punched in the face a lot, so that's why.
That's why
yeah.
Oh my God.
They're just a little bit more closed from the repeated punches in the face.
We're not taking another one.
What, you're not taking another one? Yeah. Why do black males hate comedy? Why do black males hate black comedy? Why do black males hate black comedy?
And Asian men hate comedy.
Black on black comic crime.
Yo, black on black crime in the comedy world, man. Son, this is disgusting.
Watch out with them jokes, son. You get it too.
I'm just saying, but is it? I mean, I don't want it to happen to anybody. We got 2 more shows left on this tour. My boy. You're in Canada. Infamous tour is almost over. You got 2 more chances in Vancouver to get me.
Come on, dog.
Follow what? What? No, okay, yeah. Don't get me. I don't want anybody to get me. It is just a wild time, man. Fuck. I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
So some people are blaming Will Smith.
Okay.
Where they're like, oh, this is Will Smith's fault. He normalized attacking comedians, and he slapped a comedian that everyone cheered, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't really think that has anything to do with it.
I think it's not his fault. It's just... People don't do things because they're normal. They do things for attention. And Will Smith doing it got crazy attention. This is going to get crazy attention. More people will continue to do it as long as it gets the attention. It's like the, I don't know if they said this about school shootings or terror, but they said the more the media puts it out, the more they end up happening.
Right, you have like copycat shit.
Basically, yeah.
Because you get attention from it.
Exactly. And this kid's going to get crazy attention from
apparently
this.
He's a rapper.
Here we go.
That's, yeah.
And apparently he has a song called Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, it's just such a weird thing, man.
I think it's good he got his ass beat, though.
Yeah.
That precedent should be set. If you fuck with a comic on stage, you will get your ass beat.
Yeah.
I mean, they fucked him up. But some people were mad at Dave Chappelle because apparently he came out and he said, oh, I stomped him backstage. I always wanted to do that. Or something like that. And
why are you mad at him for that?
People are like, oh, like, why are you jumping in?
No, he said they're stomping him backstage now.
Oh, I thought he said that I stomped him.
Yeah, I think he said he stopped him.
Well, if you watch the video... he doesn't leave the stage ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They stomping that. He says a really funny line. He goes, thank God that was clumsy. Like, what a great word. Yeah. You know, like, it was just fucking hilarious.
Man, son, that really does show the difference between Rock and Chappelle, right?
What?
Rock is just in complete shock and then just goes, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. All right, so we're here to give the best documentary.
but Chris Rock got his revenge, though. Because he came on the mic and he was just like, yo, was that Will Smith?
Yeah, he did pop in.
What do you mean?
Why weak?
Son, months later, that's the best shit you got?
Bro, he's waiting to get paid. Why are you going to put it out just for like whatever? He's like, oh, I could just take this to Netflix.
No, but he did apparently say
why put out clips every week?
But Chris Rock's already Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
Son, weak. Come better.
Come better.
Come better, son.
I mean, it's like off the cuff. Like another person got attacked. Like you're not like writing bits to be like, all right, when someone else gets attacked, here's what I'll say.
I'm just saying he should have came better. He still hasn't lit up Will Smith.
It is true. He is not.
I think he just
He's legit old news now. He's not even the most recent comedian to get attacked on stage.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And you still haven't
I
responded.
think he's on some Kardashian shit. Like stuff happens to the Kardashians, and then they do a show about it 4 months later.
No, you know
and
what?
then they cash in on the
if you're
monetization.
Chris Rock, that's exactly who you want to be compared to. yeah, good call.
But now though, he's like 55. Like he doesn't want to be in that like rat race,
No, he
social
wants to be
media views and
Kardashian.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55-year-old dude.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
model I'm gonna
I'm sorry, like what are you thinking he's gonna have a documentary about it or something like that? Like,
he'll do
how
a
is he
comedy
gonna make
special.
money about this?
He'll do a comedy special.
But he's got to work it out. So you're saying he goes into the clubs, works it out in the clubs.
Yeah, and ideally stuff doesn't leak, or he'll put people's phones in cases.
I see.
Then he works it out and talks about it. He like does an exclusive, whatever, and then gets paid from it that way.
But I hear he's not working at any jokes about Will.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in that.
That's whack.
That's whack.
That's the wackest shit ever.
His
And he's the
hours.
fucking goat, and that's whack.
Yeah. Well, Dave. That's why Dave's the goat.
Well, we'll see if Dave works it out.
Dave's already working.
Dave's already cooking. Yeah.
Dave might have better jokes about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock than Chris has about Will Smith.
When he's been working on probably.
Yeah, he's been workshopping.
God damn, why the fuck wouldn't Chris do it?
I don't know, man. He's just so fucking robotic about his process, and that's great. It's gotten him some of the best specials of all time, but this is a time when I think you need to disengage from that. You know what I mean?
Is that your king?
He also might be fucked up.
Like,
about
he
it.
was my guy. He was my guy.
Son.
He might be fucked up for real though, man.
What you mean?
Will Smith slapped him on live television. He might. It's like, oh, bro, you got to say something. He might be like, bro, what the? He might still be like, bro, I don't even know how I feel. I can't get my
Figure
dick
it
hard.
out.
He probably can't get hard and shit. He's like,
Son, it's a slap. Son, shut up.
no, that's not just a slap. That's not a regular slap. That's not a regular slap.
Yeah, that's not a regular slap,
Fucking
bro.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air slapped you at the Oscars.
In front of the world.
That's different. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
the God. You're a God. You are a God to people. And it's like, nah, nigga, you can bleed. Like,
It's like when the Persian king got hit with a little bit
that's
of...
all I needed to do was show
Yeah.
that you ain't, bro. You ain't that.
Oh, no.
And now look at everybody. We're shitting on Chris Rock, but you can't. We're just shitting on him, and it's because it's funny. He's a fucking God in the thing that we do.
Yeah.
That's how, like, bro. That's not a normal slap.
You know where a good place would be to talk it out is the stage.
They're the best. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to
Yeah.
work things out, you could do that on stage.
I
Maybe
got to at
he's that
least
fucked
hear a
up.
reason why he doesn't feel comfortable doing
I
it.
heard he just said the hour is written or some shit like that. Which is
Come on.
Yeah, it's
That's
like, it's
just
not
a
the I have a dream
letdown.
speech.
That's just a letdown for us, obviously, selfishly. Like, yeah, he wants to put the hour out in the way that he wants to put it out, sure. But, like, selfishly, we're like, nah, we'd like to see you talk on this.
at a certain point you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's unfortunate. Damn, man. Yeah, it is wild. You think that this will continue to happen?
Oh yeah.
Really?
For a little bit, yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
Oh shit. Y'all better watch out.
I don't know about you. I'm a great fighter, so I'll be all right.
Are you at all concerned?
You know what I used to say even beforehand was like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. So if you legit don't want to be talked to, just give me a little thing and I'll move on.
Yeah.
I hate that awkward shit where somebody's like, yo, shut the fuck up, move on. And then we got to do that. And I got to pretend I'm ready to fight you even though we both know I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll say that shit early on in shows. Like as I'm teasing somebody, I'll be like, yo, by the way, just thing. If you don't want to be talked to, that's fine. Just give me one of these and I'll move on. So I think it disengages a lot of that shit. But that is a thing I've had to think about being 5'7" for years doing comedy, talking shit to people.
Yeah.
Like you got to be wary of the line. And you generally don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. If Chris knew Jada was a witch, he probably wouldn't have said that shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. No, that's a good ass point. Yeah, that's a good
You didn't
ass
see the
fucking
cauldron
point.
next to this bitch?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a break from this exclusive Patreon clip because I got to tell y'all about Lucy. Look, we're all adults here, right? And I know some of us choose to use nicotine to relax, focus, or just unwind after a long day. Lucy is a modern oral nicotine company that makes nicotine gum, lozenges, and pouches for adults who are looking for the best, most responsible way to consume their nicotine. It's a new year. Why not start it out by switching to a new nicotine product that you can feel good about? I'm telling you, Lucy's the best. It's the best. The best. It's not even close. It's not even close. You want that nicotine hit? Lucy got your back. That lozenge, bro. It's pee, bro. It's pee.
You pushing
The
pee?
lozenge is pushing pee. Is absolutely pushing pee. If you enjoy using nicotine, you should definitely check out Lucy's products at lucy.co. Go to Lucy, lucy.co, and use the promo code FLAGRANT. You can get 20% off all the products on your first order, including the gum or lozenges. That's lucy.co, and use the promo code FLAGRANT at checkout. Now listen, I also have to read this disclaimer. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, okay? So remember, if you're interested in a better way to use nicotine, visit lucy.co and be sure to use the promo code FLAGRANT. Now, let's get back to this exclusive Patreon clip. You can find the whole episode and join the asshole army at patreon.com/flagrant2. Are we gonna go through a time where like comedians start being victims? It's like, oh, we're under attack, and
Yes. What are you yes, we do that all the time. That's all we do. That's all we do.
It's part of the, one of the perks of the job.
Hey, don't let me say jokes anymore. I can't say words. I'll be doing that shit.
Yeah.
fuck, is that what we do?
Yeah, I'll be
Are we just crying ass bitches?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
black
awesome.
people, you see how you want.
Bro, crying at black people are the funniest. If you cry the most, you're the funniest.
Cry the most, you're the
You're the
funniest.
funniest, bro.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, what do we do with this? What do we do with this as comics?
But I think there's probably more security at like really high level shows.
Yeah, I think you got to set the precedent of beating the shit out of people who walk on stage.
How does bro get through
DC
with a
on
gun
fly.
knife?
DC on Fly had a guy walk on stage, knocked his ass out.
Knocked his ass
Bro,
up.
knocked his ass out. And then didn't go back to jokes. Like, stood there and let everybody know, like, I
Yeah.
will fuck all y'all up.
But he got in with,
He's
got
the
in with
best,
that
dude.
thing.
Yeah, I love him.
How do you get in with that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
At the Hollywood Bowl. You know what I mean?
That's fucking wild, though.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous.
That's crazy. This is from TMZ.
Now, do we know anything about this guy? And was he upset about the trans stuff? Like, what was he upset about?
It doesn't seem like there's a...
There's no motive yet.
Motive, no.
Talking about that psychotic episode.
So what? What episode?
I think I'm having one.
Yeah, what was
No, the psychotic episode, right? That's kind of interesting. This is why this will continue to happen. People will continue to have psychotic breaks, and now they have an outlet for that psychosis. Attacking a comedian just wasn't something that existed, so they don't think about doing it. They're like, oh, let me shoot up a school, or let me go yell at people on the street, or let me go jump in a fucking dumpster or something. This is just another thing you can do now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the school shooting shit became a trend. It's not like it always
it's like a
existed
TikTok
throughout
challenge.
history. It's a
Yeah,
TikTok
it became a
challenge.
TikTok challenge.
Yes. So this is a new TikTok challenge, essentially for crazy people. Crazy people are going to start to see that this is something you can do and can get attention for, and you're fighting the good fight or whatever. And once that psychosis starts spinning, there's really no stopping it.
Yeah.
So 100% this is going to happen again.
Also, what's really interesting to me is the at any level. We're talking about the Oscars and the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in your head as a comic, you do like like you said when that
If you're at the funny bone, you getting killed.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm expecting that too. I'm like, there's nobody in the security, but I'm at the
The
Hollywood Bowl.
security don't even tell them to stop talking. You gotta be like, yo, can you tell us table 7 to shut the fuck up,
Or I'll
please?
just do it on stage, and I gotta kick them out from on stage.
From
like,
on
I'm doing it.
stage,
Yeah.
you are done, bro.
But if you in a tux at the Hollywood Bowl, bro, there is a level of like, all right, I'm beyond that now.
Yeah.
No one's gonna run up here.
Yup.
So that's what's crazy to me is that like, bro, the boldness to do this shit at any kind of venue is like, well, that's definitely new.
Getting up on them stages isn't easy. Like those stages at a theater, like that shit, you
But
gotta like hike your pants.
Every
and
time
shit.
we're at a theater,
Yeah, like-
every time we're at a theater, they put security standing up on stage. You go, I don't want them standing there.
I don't like them. I don't like them staring at the crowd,
people.
judging them. I like them to be something else. Now they're gonna be there with me. Sit right there. This shit gonna be like Def Jam, where motherfuckers are sitting at the cocktail tables. That's gonna be my security.
You need an air marshal. You need an air
Yes,
marshal. But it's just like some
100%.
guy that's hanging out on the stage, like a photographer, but he's strapped.
Yeah.
Secret photographer, not even taking pics.
Yo.
That's great, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, man. Vala. 2 more shows, boy. I'm gonna need to see all that karate you be fake practicing around the studio.
You just heard that.
Paul loves airboxing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Loves
I'm
airboxing.
gonna need you to do that. Someone pulls up.
Didn't he have something happen at a show? Rogan?
I remember one time the lights went out and just how serious that was. Just that moment of like, fuck. Because he was on stage and you could feel it from him too. Just like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, with him,
is
it's
the
different.
Joker in this bitch? Like, yeah, it's really happening.
Or it's like, it's
Nah.
China in this bitch? Whoever's mad at this nigga today?
Because people hate him.
For real.
And hate and psychosis is a terrifying thing. And that's the thing that happened with Chappelle. Is motherfuckers started to, for the first time in my life, people started to hate him. It was different when he went to Africa. Motherfuckers didn't hate him. They were like, is he crazy? Like, what's going on?
Different feeling, yeah.
This was hate.
Yeah.
And if you're a crazy person and you're filled with hate, that's a dangerous combination.
But it's also like a God thing.
I was because I think a lot of niggas look Joe like a god too, especially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Dave is like a hero. He's a goat. He's like bigger than a human being, but he's also hated by some people, and like there's like a rift. You know what I mean? I feel like crazy people just get...
For how much he's celebrated, those people that hate him even more now.
Maybe, yeah.
If he was just some strange dude
It's just
on
not
the street-
unanimous hate or unanimous
It's hard
love.
to hate somebody that's not that famous.
Yeah, I wasn't implying that everybody hates him. Like a community started to hate him.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
don't think there was any community. People might have been apathetic towards him. They might have gone, that's not my favorite comic.
Yeah.
But nobody was like, I hate that guy for
Yeah.
how funny and awesome his jokes and movies are.
People say that. People say, I hate Dave or I hate Joe.
I hate that.
That was, yeah, you're right. Nobody used to say, I hate the Fear Factor guy. Who hated the Fear Factor guy.
Yeah,
But now
dude.
people hate him because he can say some shit that can sway politics. So,
And it ain't even sane people hating you that's the problem. Because sane people can make rational decisions.
Yeah.
There are people who are insane out there.
Mentally ill people
Mentally-
need something to spend their time on.
Yeah.
Someone to spend their time on.
Yeah.
And if it's this guy everybody says sucks, all right, that's the guy.
Yeah. I mean, fuck,
I
dude.
don't think I think that Will Smith shit, in a way, not like, comedian, it's just like it put a rift in like the zeitgeist of culture. You know what I mean? Like, it did something. I don't know what, but it did something. And the fact that Dave Chappelle thing happened right after is like, it did something.
Yep.
There was a move. It moved.
That guy
reality.
isn't doing that to Dave if Will didn't do that first.
I agree.
Facts.
And he knew he was going to get lumped the fuck up, but it was worth the lumping for the attention it was going to give him. And people are willing to take these shots for attention. They saw nothing. He goes, that's actually maybe the worst thing, that nothing happened to Will. If Will got lumped up emotionally or in some way,
The opposite of nothing happened.
he got celebrated.
He sat there, they all clapped.
They
he
had
won
a
an Oscar.
fucking standing ovation for him.
And
So
that's
there it
on
is.
Chris.
And that is on Chris, and that is on fucking Chris. So Chris is partially responsible for this
don't know.
happening.
Can you-
No.
For what he just said is the truth.
What I mean is, he's not responsible for this guy doing that to Dave. But the fact that, like, pressing charges might have been corny or something like that. But just like, you can't come to the Oscar for 10 years, whatever corny shit that was. Like, that means you get all the attention, all the adulation. Because please believe there are people in certain communities that are saying, that guy that attacked Dave, he's a hero.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He's a hero. So he got all the love and attention from the people that he wants the love and attention from. He don't want it from the haters. He wants it from the celebrators, right? So he got all the love and attention he wants. Now he got lumped the fuck up. And it needs to be extra on top of that. Like, dude got to go to jail. Or else this is going to keep happening. What is the price you're willing to pay for the clout? If the price is low, which it was in Will Smith's case, other people are willing to pay that price too. I'll just walk around slapping people and nothing happens to me? Shit.
That's why they stopped showing. Literally, why they stopped showing streakers during sports games. Like with some other streak, because they're like, we don't have enough punishment for this. But if we keep showing this, it's gonna happen so much more. So now that's why it don't happen as much anymore, because every time it happens, they don't show it at all. Bro. The camera will just shift or go to commercial immediately.
Same thing for fights in the stands at boxing matches.
Yeah, if Will got fucked up,
or
somehow.
just if Chris would have verbally just fucked him up right after.
Just destroyed him.
I wish I could. I wish he just said the fucking thing.
Yeah.
That would have set a precedent of like,
Or
something bad can happen.
Or he came out and said, "Nah, I'm suing that motherfucker. Fuck him."
Yeah.
Like, if you just, I don't care if you think it's pussy. You know, it's pussy just to walk up to someone who you think you're friendly with,
you know, it's
and slap him.
Fuck your wife. Like, you could have just kept doing it, and we'd have been like,
Yeah, but no, for real. Like, just something like, no, you're not
Jim
gonna do
Carrey
that.
said that. I would sue him for $100 million.
100%.
And that's 100% what I would have done.
Yep.
Johnny Depp suing for 50, Chris Rock is sued for 100. Mm-hmm. That shit was millions of people saw. 1 billion people saw Chris Rock get slapped.
Yep.
100 million is nothing.
Yep.
That's like 10 cents a person or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, you're already on Mount Rushmore, and then the whole world's perception changes of you.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
Now you got to pay for that. I don't know if Will comes back, bro.
The King Richard, we were talking about this earlier. The King Richard
Was supposed to
was
be
the comeback because he felt his movie sucked, and then that was like, and he kills it. I mean, bro, he makes you cry in it. It's such a great film. And then for that to hit, so that was the come up, and then he threw it away. So like, oh, you definitely can't come back.